Okay, so projects and consultant relationship, this is what we were discussing yesterday, and you guys said that one consultant can work on multiple projects, right? Now, don't you think that sometimes there will be a requirement that one project will have multiple people working on the project? One project, there are multiple people who work on the project, right? Multiple consultants are deployed to the project. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's correct.
And
Yeah,
then the same
because
consultant, once he completes one project, he's moved to other project. So this is
yes,
a different type of relationship. Okay. So this is not the simple one to many. This is a many to many relationship. Got that thing? So this many to many relationship, whenever you have, when you are not able to, figure out which is the parent, which is the child. Now in project and consultant, one project can have multiple consultant and one consultant can work on multiple projects. So it's both the ways. So you do not know which is the parent, which is the child. Got it? This is called a many to many relationship. Okay. To create this many to many relationship, there is a small process that you have to follow. You just need to understand the concept. Everything else can be done. So what you have to do here for creating a many to many relationship, you need to create one third object, which is called a junction object. Okay. And these two objects will be connected through this junction object. Clear? So this is what we have to do. We have to connect it using a third object, which is a junction object. So this junction object will be connected to projects. This should be connected to projects, a relationship field, and consultant. That will also be a relationship field. Got this? So this junction object needs to have two fields. One connects it to the project, the other one connects it to the consultant. So these two can be lookup fields. One lookup connecting it to the project, the other lookup connecting it to the consultant. Got it? So the junction object should be child of project as well as consultant. Now through this the relationship will be done. Are we clear on this? Again, this junction object, you can name it anything. Let's say call it assignment. Clear on this? Did you understand what we have to do to establish a many to many relationship? Now what will happen? Let's say you have projects. You have project P1, you have project P2, and you have project P3. Three projects are listed in your database. And then you have consultants. Table where you have a consultant called Jeet, you have one called Sesha, you have another one called Venkat. Okay. So these are the projects listed and these are the consultants listed. Now what we have to do here is create the junction object. The junction object assignment, where I talked about two fields, project and consultant. So these are the fields here. Okay. Now this object will just hold the relationships in this assignment object. P1, P2, Jeet is working on this. P2, Sesha is working on it. P3, Sesha is working on it. So see, one to many is happening and many to many is also happening here. P3 Venkat is working, P1 Venkat is working on it, P2 Venkat is working on it. So you see, it's a many to many. P1 is connected to Jeet, P1 is also connected to Venkat. So one record from here is connected to multiple records here. The same time Jeet, which is one record from here, is connected to P1 and P2, which means P1 and P2. So got that thing? This is how this relationship will work. So for creating this many-to-many relationship, you don't have to do anything. Just go ahead straight away, create a third object, give it any name, and create two relationship fields on that junction object. One should connect it to the projects, one should connect it to the consultant. Alright, shall we do it and see how it works? I think yesterday Sesha was doing it, so Sesha, I'll make you the presenter. Can we just create this and see how it works? So my projects and consultants are already there. I need a third object, junction object. So go ahead and create a new object.
So in this, create another thing, create a custom field or something.
What do we have to create? I told you there are two fields which we have to create. What are those two fields?
The projects and clients again.
No, not project and client. Project and consultant. Both of them should be relationship field. Yes. Yes. Create the field. Yeah.
So
Lookup relationship. So you just have to make this junction object as child of both of them. Fine. That is it. And so that it becomes a connector between both the parents.
the two
Project
consultant
and consultant. Yeah, either way, it's fine.
there. So create a new tab again.
You don't need to create a tab for a junction object. It might not be required. But now just try to enter some data into the project and then see. create 2-3 dummy projects.
Consultant as well.
Yes, add a few more consultants.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Now through assignment, if you create assignment for Shiva, click on new assignment, you can add projects to him, multiple projects. So
Assignment name is something.
just call it A1.
Okay.
Okay, project. So consultant is already Shiva, that's fine. Remove it. Project, connected to the project. Yeah. Let's say Java project, okay. Save. You can add more assignment for Shiva. Just click on consultant Shiva. Yeah. And then you can put one more assignment for him, new assignment.
Okay.
So this time call it A2 and this time it can be SFDC. Right, so this way one consultant is connected to multiple projects, can be connected, right? So that many to many things. And the same ways if you go to the project, now if I go to SFDC project and I want to add more people there, go to projects, go to SFDC, click on new assignment, call it A3. This time you have to connect it to the consultant, the project is already selected, so it can be evented. So you got that many to many relationship kind of a concept. Now what is happening, you are able to associate one project with multiple consultants and at the same time one consultant with multiple projects. So both the ways it's working absolutely fine. Okay, do you see that?
Yeah.
So that that is what we have to do. Now the example that we were discussing in yesterday as a session was for visits we designed, right? Now
Yeah.
to take it forward, 1 minute. Huh? Okay, here is my screen. Now during the scenario, in the scenario it was explained that during the visits they give away the samples. Okay, so when they give away the samples during the visits or they make certain sales during the visits, that is where there is a many to many relationship required between visits and products. So on a visit you might have sold multiple products and the same product you might be selling in different visits, right? Getting that part?
Repeat it again, Jesus.
Sales. Sales also we have to track somewhere, right? So the sales, let's say for that sales you have which visit, sales or sales invoice, call it whatever you want, and ID of the sales, visit, date, or connected to who was the customer of the sale, this. Okay. Now in that sale, what product you sold, that is important, that needs to be tracked. So products will come from here. Can I have a field called product here?
Okay.
Can I have a field called product? No, I cannot have this. Why? Because on one sale you can sell multiple products. You might have sold red as well as green boxes during the sale. If I am the salesman, I went to the store, they might have asked me for green as well as red boxes. So there has to be a many-to-many relationship between sales and products. Sales and products, there has to be a many-to-many relationship. Remove this, create a junction object for this. Okay, so which product got sold and which sales it was sold in. Got it? This is usually called line item. It's called line item. Okay? Clear on this part? So I want you to spend some time, think on this part. Whenever you purchase something from a store or somewhere, they prepare a long list, right? Let's say you have you go to a stationery shop and then they prepare a long list, 10 pencils, 20 pens, 5 notebooks, that sort of things, right? Each one of that is a line item. So the same way, which product, what quantity you have purchased. So let's say green boxes, sale ID is S1. On S1 I purchased green boxes 40 quantities. In the same on S1 I purchased red boxes 20 quantity. Got this thing? So there has to be a many-to-many relationship between sales and products. The sales invoice and products. Got that thing? Tell me if that is clear. Is there a question on that? Sales invoice part? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
So that part is okay. We understand the many-to-many relationship here. Okay. So I just want, yeah. So I want you to think a little more on this, understand this concept, and put a many-to-many relationship here also. So this is just one example, so that you know your many-to-many relationship concepts become a little more solid. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So as I told you, I'll need to get into a call now. So we'll just keep it till here for today. Tomorrow, okay, there is one more quick thing that strikes my mind. How does 8:30 PST work? 8:30 PST works. 8:30 works.
Yeah, that
Either I have to, you know, finish it off by 7:30, or what I can do is I can leave a little early and reach office and then do the session. So 8:30 to 9:30, that's 10 to 11 my time. That should be okay. That should not be that much of challenge. But after 9:30 your time, it becomes a little difficult because then I have a few calls scheduled and all that stuff. So 8:30 will work okay for you?
Yeah, perfect. No problem.
Okay. So just let me just look into this part. If 8:30 works, I will drop you an email for sure today. Either we will meet 6:30 or 8:30. Today I will drop you an email and we will follow that schedule. Fine.
Sure.
Okay then. Sesha, fine with you?
Yeah, anytime.
You guys are on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay, you all are on WhatsApp. So that's fine. Then I'll maybe drop you a text on the WhatsApp or something.
Okay.
I mean, I'll
Have our number?
I think I have. I think I have. 1 minute. Let me just confirm quickly.
So, Jeet, I have one small question I thought of.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, like for this on the Apex or any development side, how much Java is needed for this Salesforce? Is that the only concepts or do we need something more than that?
Concepts, so you need definitely. You need to practice a little. So once we get into Apex, I will show you, the examples and all those things. You will find it very comfortable and interesting. So it's pretty fine.
Yeah.
Why do you ask that question? You are not that comfortable with programming, or how is it?
No, Jit. Actually, I also did the refresh the Java, so I thought of refreshing again up to the basic concepts like hoops concepts and all.
But I mean, yeah, just do the basics because I don't want you to spend too much of time on Java. Apex anyhow is a new, different language, so it will be good if you put time on Apex.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So I just thought of asking you how much it is required before we go to that side, Apex.
Basics.
So is that only just like, yeah,
basics.
That's what I thought of.
Yeah, basics is fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright, then I'll drop you an email. I think I have your numbers. Still, if you want, you guys can drop me an email with the numbers. That will be more.
That would be good.
Yeah, I will drop them. One last thing, Jit, if you have any links or any like somewhere any workbooks for the assignments or anything, you can forward as we go on going to the topics.
Right. So there is one more workbook which I thought of sharing with you, but this gift box application I have already provided you. There is a warehouse application, you might have heard of it, which is given by Salesforce. So I will share that tutorial with you. But I share this gift box app from my side because warehouse application is a very simple thing, and there are all step-by-step things. But once you are done with gift box, I will give you the warehouse app link also. I'll share that link.
Sure.
So we are kind of done on the data model thing, but the only thing that we will need to do here is spend a little more time, maybe work on a few more requirements and all that stuff, and that ways. So I think Sesha has got more time now, right? You have full day available because you are currently not in a job, so you can put more and more time into working on these more scenarios and all. And then tomorrow session we are actually going to go back again into a bit of theory. So we theory as in the custom configuration part and all that stuff, and then we will get into the data security access and all that stuff. Again, after a few sessions, we'll come back to these kind of activities. So now whatever you have got, this is something that you will continue to work on for next at least 3-4 sessions, because by that time we are going to discuss a lot of concepts that you need to understand now. So go back, work on the data models and all these things. You will have time for 3-4 days. Alright, so that is how it is.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see you tomorrow. 6:30 or 8:30, I will definitely confirm by tomorrow morning your time. I'll just drop you in.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks, man.